Happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to another episode of Thousand Bodies Podcast. I'm King Gerald Jones. Today is a special Valentine special, so I won't be going into all of the theatrics of what I usually do. So we're going to get straight to it. We're not even going to dig in a body bowl for a body today. I'm just going to tell you one of my Valentine stories or a Valentine situation that occurred. So this was back in 2000 and maybe 16. I actually, and this story is crazy because I had three women on my roster at the time, and I was actually with I court. I don't know if you want to call it court. Well, I'll tell you guys the story. You guys tell me what y'all think. So again, this was in 2016. There were three women that were already on my roster. So what I'll do is rate the three women that was already on my roster. So we had one woman. Let me think. Her body, face and body, from a 0 to 100, 100 being the greatest, like grading papers in high school. So we're going with the percentage. Her face was a 80 and her body was an 85. That was one girl that was on my roster. One of the other girls, face, I say 75, but her body was an 85. Then the other girl, her body was an 80 and her face was like an 85. So these were the three women on my roster at the time in 2016. So the thing is, the irony in this, the thing in this is there was a fourth girl. But what I did on my social media, on my Facebook, at the time it was just Facebook and Instagram. There was no TikTok. Facebook and Instagram, I was actually auctioning off myself. Funny, huh? I was auctioning off myself, and the highest bidder will go on a date with me. So I put this out here. I actually started it to be funny, and it actually took off. I don't know if you guys been friends with me for a long time, but actually on Facebook, I had a little buzz going on, and I was at the top of the algorithm, so I was getting a lot of views and a lot of hits. So I was kind of popping, if that's what you want to say, on Facebook. So believe it or not, there were women actually trying to win a date with me on Valentine's Day. So fast forward past the auctioning and all the theatrics of it, there was this one girl, she won. So let me rate her. On a scale from 0 to 100, 100 being the highest in percentage, her face was probably like I'll say 79, 80%, 79, 80%. It wasn't fire, but she wasn't ugly. So just, like a 79, 80% in her face. And her body was an 85%. So what ended up happening is this girl bid it the highest to win the date with me for Valentine's Day. It's crazy. Like I said, I put it out there initially as a joke and for fun. So fast forward. So now what I'm trying to decide, I'm going to tell you guys what I got them for Valentine's Day. But what I'm trying to decide is who I'm going to not really spend Valentine's Day with, because I'm going to tell you guys what I got them and how I went about that. What I got them as far as present wise, and how I went about that. But what I want to emphasize is who I'm going to not really spend the day with, because I didn't do that, or spend time with, but who I guess I was going to end up sleeping with on Valentine's Day. So again, I had three women currently on my roster, and then this one girl had actually won the auction. So to be honest with you, for me, and I know this is for a lot of men, new V is better than OV. New V is better than any V. New V of a average woman is better than O with OPV, PVV, BVP. O new P from a C is better than OP from a D, a dime, not a D grade, but a dime. So I hope y'all get my gist. So just basically, so new P trumps any, I don't care how bad she is, new vagina is better than any vagina that you had. So going forward with the story. So this girl, I really want to see what's up with her. Obviously she's interested because she even auctioned, she's out auctioned all the other girls for, for a date for me. So let's talk about what I got. So what I did for Valentine's Day, knowing that I had this roster at the time, or no, I was dealing with these three women plus this new one, is I went to the Dollar Tree first. When I went to the Dollar Tree, I got 4 cards, 4 Valentine's Day cards. I got 4 bears. I got 4 boxes of chocolate. I got 4 of those like aluminum balloons, that got the helium in it. I got 4 of them that said Happy Valentine's Day, and also 3 balloons to go with that one big aluminum one. So I'm really bargaining. I'm really getting these this Valentine's Day gift for all 3 of these or 4 of them. The most expensive thing that I end up getting was the dozen of roses. Now, this was the thing with the dozen of roses. I bought 1 dozen, and I plucked a rose out of the dozen to give to the 3. So I took 3 out of the dozen, which leaves 9 left. So the 9 that I had left, I end up putting with the new girl. So the old girls, my roster, they got 1 rose plus the balloons, plus the bear, plus the candy, and a Valentine's Day card. So boom, I got this all situated. I got this all separate. I wrote each individual note in the card that applied to each one. I didn't write the same note to each one. Each one had their own, way that they were in my life. So I did that. I wrote their little individual message inside of the card. So boom, I did that the day before Valentine's Day, going into Valentine's Day. Also knowing that the girl that auctioned for me, she's now going to get a gift too. And I'm also, like I said prior, in my mind, I want to actually sleep with her because this is the new V, the new P. So boom, Valentine's Day come, February 14th. So I start dropping off my situations. I start dropping off my gifts. So the first girl, she was at work. So I actually took her little Valentine's Day little things to work. And believe it, it ain't a believe it or not. They were appreciative. I guess they were, because they also knew that I was dating other women. As I said, I auctioned myself off on social media. So they were friends with me on social media. So they already knew how. So I end up going to the first girl's job, and I end up dropping off the combo with the rose. And that's what I want to say. So for me, it's either you don't just get a couple roses or a few roses. So you either do 1 rose or you do the dozen. So keep in mind, I took 3 roses out of the dozen, but I hope a woman's not gonna count. Oh, this is a dozen. She's not gonna count, 12 roses. This is a dozen. So I'm saving that last 9 bundle for the new girl. But I give the 1 rose in the bundle to the first girl that I go see to drop it off at her job or whatnot. So she's appreciative. She thanked me and whatever. And she's asking me like what I'm going to do for the rest of the day, or am I going to come see her or come spend time with her? Now, to be honest with you, to be perfectly honest, I tell her I don't know, because I don't know. My plan is to get to the new V, the new P. But if it don't work out like that, of course, I'm going to refer back to my roster and do what I do with my roster. So I tell her, and honestly, I don't know. I'll see. I don't know. We'll know. I don't know. So boom, I drop that off, whatever. And then I take the other one, and but the second one, the first one, the girl, she was a bus driver. The second one, the girl, she worked at the, it wasn't, well, I guess she was, I don't want to tell where she worked at. She was a secretary. So I end up going to her office. She ended up coming downstairs, and I give her bundle with her card and so on and so forth. And she's appreciative of it too. They're appreciative of the gift. So no matter how big or how small, they're appreciative of this Valentine gift, especially if they're dealing with me or whatnot. Mind you, and this is, I don't know if this is a thing or not a thing. I've heard this kind of debate or whatnot. I didn't get anything. They didn't get me anything. So I don't know. My answer in the comment in the comments, are women supposed to get men Valentine's Day gifts as well? Or is it just a gift from men to women for Valentine's Day? Answer that in the comments. So boom, getting back into the story. So I dropped off my two, and this is the course of the day or whatever. So the last girl that was currently on my roster, I end up when she was at home or whatnot, and I end up taking her gift to her house or whatnot, and nothing major to tell about those drop-offs. It was just a drop-off. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Except I didn't get a gift from them, so whatever. So I drop her gift off, and she's also asking me, mind you, they're all asking me, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna spend? Like, whatever. So they're also, forgot to mention, they're also kind of like being comical about the auctioning off of myself. And because they own my social media, so they see me auction myself, and they actually see the girl who won or whatnot. So they asking me, am I going to see the girl? And I say, yeah, I'm gonna see her. She won. What's going, but they still want to know, am I going to? I guess they don't know I'm going to try to hit on the first day. I don't know why, but they're still asking like, what you going to do? Are you going to come by after? Are you going to come see me or whatnot, or so on and so forth? Boom. So bam, I handled my roster. I handled the three. I got the three off. Boom, for the low and whatnot, but they're still appreciative, So now my main concern at the course of the day, and the girl that auctioned and won, she actually worked at a grocery store. So I don't remember boom, but I did go up to the grocery store, and she had came out, and I gave her the 9 roses / dozen. I gave her the dozen that's missing 3. Give her the dozen, give her card, give her the whatever. I give her the bundle. The bear and everything. I tell y'all about the bear. So I got all this stuff like at the Dollar Tree, except the roses. And I think, did I get the bear somewhere else? I really don't remember, but I think I might have got the bear somewhere else. But I gave her the bundle too. She's appreciative. I hug her. We talking. She was like, "Oh, so what are you gonna do after for Valentine's Day or whatever?" So I'm asking her what time she gonna get off, because I'm trying to, I said, "Well, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be with you. You auctioned, you want we go." She's like, "Well, I don't really want to go on a date, but she was like, I'm tired from work or whatever. We did not end up going on a date. I don't remember the verbiage or what was said, but we end up not going on a date. But in fact, and this is where I'm gonna pause. So this is it applies but don't apply. But I wanted to say this on this podcast. We end up going to a room, but the room we end up going was the Snooty Fox. Now this is why I'm pausing the story. Everybody in LA knows what the Snooty Fox is, what the Snooty Fox is known for. I don't know, maybe in your younger years you did the Snooty Fox. Like I said, this was in 2016. So I ain't quite that young. But the thing for me, this is why I paused the thing. For me, if I can't sleep with you at the Snooty Fox, then I'm not going to sleep with you at the Ritz-Carlton. I mean, I'll sleep with you, but I'm not going to take you. If I can't maneuver anywhere, if I can't sleep with you at the Snooty Fox, I'm not about to even think about trying to sleep with you at the Ritz-Carlton. And I say that metaphorically, because of course I'm going to sleep with a girl at the Ritz-Carlton that I might not sleep with at Snooty Fox. But I'm saying metaphorically, I'm not going to take you seriously. If you're not thugging with me to the degree where we can do our thing at the Snooty Fox, then I'm not thugging with you till we can do the thing at the Ritz-Carlton or any high-end hotel. And I also want to include this. I don't know if you guys will go watch my previous episode where I was talking about the girl who I was dating that was kind of bougie, that her brother was in play for the Lakers. So with her, she ended up, and it's not far-fetched. I've only had a few women to deny or reject sleeping at the Snooty Fox, but the girl who brother played for the Lakers, I ended up smashing her, doing my thing with her at the Snooty Fox. And a lot of my bougie work, I always test them with the Snooty Fox, and they be kind of up to it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they like me that much, or maybe they just want the thrill of the Snooty Fox, but it's not too many women that really just turned down the Snooty Fox or whatever. But y'all in LA know what the Snooty Fox is. Is a well-known, I guess, low-end hotel where you just trying to get your wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. So for those things from LA or from California that don't know what the Snooty Fox is. So fast forward back to the story with the new thing. Boom, we don't go on a date, but we going to the Snooty. or whatnot. I I'm not surprised because like I said, I'll be doing my thing at the Snooty. So when it's like a wham bam, just trying to get it in, car sex is cool. So not too many women are like turning down sex if that's what she really on. But if it's a woman that's just on some extra bougie stuff, or extra really don't like you but trying to see what you about to do, how much you about to spend, and how you gonna trick and whatever, then she might not be up for the Snooty. So getting back into the story, we set up the wham bam, thank you man, for the Snooty with old girl. So she ended up getting off of work, and she told me where she lived or whatnot. I pick her up from work or whatever. Excuse me, I pick her up from her house, and we drive to the Snooty on Western, and we get the room. For you guys that have never been to the Snooty in LA, which is far and few between, or those that haven't been to the Snooty that's listening to this in other states or whatnot, I walk in the Snooty, we walk in the Snooty, the actual room, and they have the mirrors on the ceiling. They have the mirrors on the wall. They have the little low budget hot tub. It's like a tub, but I guess you can make it a hot tub. It's a regular tub. It don't shoot out jets. It's just a regular tub, connected to the room, inside of the room. And you got the mirrors all around or whatnot. Old carpet, old bed, old blankets. I'm really intrigued by the mirror though, because with the mirror, truth be told, I'll be on the mirror. Back when I was in 2016 and I was in the gym heavy, I'm into sex in the mirror. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm looking at myself. I'm making faces, so on and so forth. So I'm with the mirror sex. So I'm digging the Snooty Fox mirrors up, down, side, and all around. It got a line. They got line chairs and table, and then this little tablet for a TV. So point being, we in the Snooty Fox. So boom, she's kind of hesitant, of course, or whatever. Fast forward into the pleasantries and the, talking, and she's drinking and whatnot. She have her little drink. You guys know I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm natural high, so I'm just chilling, whatever. We talking, whatever, and she's getting comfortable. We're laughing and whatnot. Long story short, fast forward, we end up in this Snooty Fox bed. So we doing our thing. We touching the. I don't be knowing if you guys want me to get into the intimate details of what I be doing intercourse wise. So I just be briefing what about it, because I don't know, maybe women be into the actual details of it, but I'm a man. I mean, we did what we did. So I'll be telling you, we doing our thing. We rubbing, we touching, we kissing, we hugging, boom, boom, boom. We rubbing. She doing her thing. I'm doing my thing. We doing our thing together. So boom, we do our thing. Snooty Fox, boom, boom. So long story short, I end up sleeping with the girl who won the auction. Who outbidded everybody to auction off to win me. So that's who I end up spending my Valentine's Day sexually with, versus my roster that I've been sleeping with or whatever. Because like I said, new P is better than old P any day. Even if it's a 10. Like, let's say I got a 10, 100% woman, and I've been sleeping with her for 10 years. The C is new P. I get that's man logic. I don't know if that works for women. I don't even know if that works for all men, but that's king logic. Like, this is the new conquer. This is the new quest. Like I said, this is King Talk, and on Thousand Body Podcast is always going to be King Talk. So, is there anything else I wanted to? That's pretty much the story. In 2016, how I spent my Valentine's Day. It's really nothing else to say. Just a quick Valentine's Day special. I want you guys to tune in also to my other podcast with Mars. It's called Mars. 1,000 Questions with Mars, where she asked me the questions. She's going to see, it might be something I'm missing. So, and might be something that women want to know that I'm probably in my man brain not conveying. So she asked me questions and get maybe more in depth, get more detail or more information on, the stories that I'm telling in the Body Bowl or whatnot. So I want you guys to watch that. That's going to be coming out too on Valentine's, the actual Valentine's Day February 14th on Friday. So you guys go tune into that. This one will be dropping on Wednesday, February the 12th. So you might want to listen to this one so you could, be privy to what's going to happen on the actual Valentine's Day. I also have another show, and I'm prepping it. It's going to be live. It's going live in the comments, where every comment that's being commented, whether it's on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok, so on and so forth, every social platform, I'm going to be answering the questions live. So that's called Live in the Comments with King Gerald Jones. That's going to be live. I'm going to be dropping that. But make sure you tune in for everything we got on Thousand Bodies Podcast. That's our show for today. Special Valentine's Day. I want to wish you women a happy Valentine's Day. Remember to be fruitful and don't forget to multiply. Thank you.